Have you ever wondered if you could have more money? Are housing costs high? What about future expenses? This video explains how important it is to manage your money using the example of interest. To begin with, why do people usually have to pay back more money when they borrow? The answer is interest. In most places, you can't borrow money for free. The amount you pay depends on the interest rate. So, where do people borrow money from? Family? A bank? How do banks make profits? They make money in many ways. One of the main ways is by lending money and charging interest. In some countries, charging interest is restricted, and different financial systems are used instead. By the way, what are interest and interest rates? An interest rate is the percentage you earn on savings or investments, or the percentage you pay on borrowed money. When you lend money, do you expect to get back more than you lent? Yes, that's true. This is an important idea to keep in mind when you think about investing. In many cases, buying stocks or ETFs is one common investment option. Another option is investing in bonds, especially for people who want a lower risk investment. Bonds are like loans you make to governments or companies. If you were going to lend money, who would you lend it to? Would you prefer lending to the government or to a trustworthy company? Of course, you'd want to get back more than you lent. Nowadays, you can buy bonds online. However, bonds also come with risks. The level of risk depends on the country and its financial situation. Now, let's talk about interest rates. Do you think earning just a few percent in interest is too small? You might dream of doubling your money, or even more. But remember, higher returns also come with higher risks. Higher risks mean you could lose a lot of money, sometimes very quickly. Investing in the market is highly competitive. Keep in mind that you're competing with professional investors and even computers. Have you heard of the Rule of 72? It helps you estimate how many years it will take for your money to double. Just divide 72 by the interest rate. For example, if your interest rate is 2%, then 72 divided by 2 equals 36. That means your money will roughly double in 36 years, assuming the interest rate stays the same the entire time. It may not sound like much, but what if the interest rate is 5%? Is that faster than you expected? But wait, does the same rule apply when you borrow money? Yes, it does. Using the same example, if you borrow money at a 2% interest rate for 36 years, you'll approximately have to repay double the amount. So, should you stop thinking about borrowing money? Is borrowing too dangerous? Not necessarily. Borrowing money can help you make major purchases, such as a house, a car, or paying for school. It can also help you start a business. If you had to rely only on your savings, when would you be able to open your own cafe? By borrowing, you can get started sooner, buy the equipment you need, and make your business more productive. Don't rush your decisions. Consider your financial situation and the interest rates carefully. Interest rates don't stay the same. They change depending on economic conditions. Also, the amount of interest you earn or pay depends on how much money you lend or borrow. For example, if you lend or borrow $100 at a 2% interest rate, the interest is only $2, but if you lend or borrow $100,000 at the same interest rate, the interest becomes $2,000. A small percentage isn't always small. It can become much bigger than you expect. Thank you for learning with us.